Hey there, everybody. How you all doing? How's everybody going? Welcome to the first of many great Christmas light fight live streams. We are live right now on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. So it occurred to me I should probably go live a little early tonight to explain what it is we're doing this season because it's all brand new. So um, tonight we're gonna have a watch party. What is it? What's a watch party mean? Well, we're gonna watch. You and I are gonna watch the Great Christmas Light Fight, episode 1 and 2 tonight. At least episode 1. For some reason, I need to jump off. Then episode 1 and 2 maybe. But we're gonna watch it live. I tried myself and Brian. You know him from was it last season, Brian, or 2 seasons ago? One of the champions. He was on the show a few about 6 weeks ago. Brian Michaels. And we were going to do a live, and then Jordan Maywell is also talking about coming on with us. But we can't talk. The idea was to do a Manning cast. Kind of like watching, the Manning brothers watching NFL football. But the problem is we can't talk as everybody else is talking on the show. It's double audio. It's stupid. It's horrible. So we're gonna watch it together, and then I will come on and talk during the commercials. We'll see how it goes. But Brian's going to be joining me. We're going to have a recap. We'll be going through every display, what we liked, what we didn't like. Is there anything to not like in somebody's display? All the hard work that goes into it, and all the fun and all that kind of good stuff. So this weekend, Brian and I will be on. We have a few other light fight guests that have agreed to come on. You know who you are. That we will have on for probably episode 3 and 4. I just need to send them an email. Ford family. And then, but coming this next Monday, we will have Jordan Maywell will be on the show on the 5th anniversary of the anniversary of his win. And then the week after that, everybody's top 100 casting agent, AJ, will be on here to talk to you about how to get on the Great Christmas Light Fight. One of the great ways of getting on the Great Christmas Light Fight is, in fact, to go through social media to be found. So what am I talking about? So we put on an annual event called the Fan Appreciation Awards, where you send me in video of your display. I put that into a video. My Patreon viewers will vote on that. They'll look at it. They'll see if they like it. They'll vote which one they want. And then that winner gets a trophy. We introduced a 3-tier system last year where it's static displays. It is computerized with pixels. And so we have static display pixel. Sorry, I was looking at some off screen. And string lights. Could be incandescent, could be LED. 3 different categories. And then we have a grand champion. And that grand champion, folks, they get the trophy. But this year's a little bit different because this year we are sponsored. We have 2 of 3 sponsors I've reached out to have confirmed. Luxido, you may know them. They've been around for a few years, but they just hit the market hard this year. Well, they will have their projector, put it in your yard. The computer scans your house and does a show for you. It's freaking cool. And then J.R. Matos from Matos Designs is going to come on as a sponsor, and he's going to give some stuff away, folks. And his team, yes, the J.R. Matos Design team will be doing a team award. So we're going to have the winner for the static. We're going to have the winner for the computerized pixel and for the string light shows. And then those are going to be the 3 categories. And then a 4th brand new category for this year will be the Matos Design Team Pick. We haven't figured out what we're going to call that yet. What's up, Brian? Brian was just talking about how you and I are going to do a recap show this Saturday at some point to be determined. But yes, we got just a few minutes until we go live. Looks like maybe 6 minutes. I thought I might go live a little bit early, just kind of explain what we're doing. And to announce our 2 sponsors. I have a 3rd secret sponsor. I'm not going to announce them yet because they haven't confirmed. They're taking it up to their higher ups. I'm sure they'll watch this episode and you know who you are. But yeah, we're going to have some fun on here. I'll talk during the commercial break and give you my tidbits, my thoughts. Plus, I thought one thing I like to do when I'm watching another YouTuber go live is I put it on the TV with the chat, and I can just watch it in my living room when however big my TV is. Then I'll have my phone in my lap, or sometimes I actually have my laptop, and I can get in the chat that way. But I like to when I'm sitting there watching an event, I like to watch it on my TV. So we're gonna have a watch party tonight. We're gonna have some fun and kind of see how this goes. It's a new format. I think I might be the first to ever do a Great Christmas Light Fight watch party on YouTube live. We're gonna find out. Giatano, we won't have it on for another 3 hours here on the West Coast. Okay, well I'm gonna give you a lot of spoilers because we're gonna watch the show together. So if you don't want to see, if you don't want any spoilers, Giatano, no worries. But we're gonna watch some stuff today. There are some things that I already know about um, that I can't tell you. I think one of the two secrets I know will be debuted in this episode that we're getting ready to watch in just a few minutes because there is a major change that has occurred. Um, but I don't know yet. Actually, there's two major changes. No, there's a major change and there's a major addition. And I think the major change will be on tonight, and we'll have some fun with it. I'm curious to see what your thoughts are if it does get debuted tonight. The change. I'm curious to see what everybody's thoughts on it are. Um, I have a few thoughts, but I don't want to speak out of turn. I want to speak out of school, as they say. We got here about 3 minutes, it looks like. So yeah, and that's the best time of the year, guys. I mean, genuinely, this is our Super Bowl, is it not? So why would we not celebrate it? Why would we not get on here and say, hey, get your butt out in your yard, get some. I don't have my phone. Yeah, I do have it. Get your horizontal video. Do not do it like this. Turn it like this. That's what we need. What's up? Yay! Share it on page. Boom. Let's go. Steve's in the house. So Steve's another one who video. Steve, I don't have any video from you yet. What's going on? Let's get you in the FAAs. We have some phenomenal prizes. Mystery Science. Yes. Mystery Science Theater 3000. I was so happy when Netflix brought that back. It was only for a 2 year run, but I grew up on that as a kid. I was so happy when they brought that back. But we have some legit prizes. We are sponsored this year by Matos Designs and by Luxido. So if our what's up, Eddie? What's going on? Let's get it started. So we're actually going to be 4 categories this year for those who have kind of missed out what I said a few minutes ago. We have the static display. We're going to have the pixel display. We'll have the string light display. Those are going to be 3 separate tiers that the Patreon people will vote on. If you want to be a voting member, go to patreon.com and join one of the pay tiers. I think our lowest one is $3 a month. It's $3 per month. But there's a 4th new winner this year, brand new. Matos Designs will have the Matos Team Award. They will pick their own winner out of everybody. They could pick one that's already won one of the categories. They could pick another one that's right there. Boom. Braid's in here. What's up, Bray Dog? Try. I don't. Looks like the news is just wrapping up. Right. We're at commercial, so we got about 2 more minutes. So twirl like the. I'm waiting for Charlie to roar like the. Da 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 da. Well played. Well played. So as soon as they start, I will share the screen. I'll take my. I'll probably just bring myself into a little tiny square on the bottom. And we'll watch it together. We'll get in the chat. So I won't be talking to you while the show's going on, except in the chat. So chat with me back and forth, and we'll watch it. We'll have some fun. I'm probably gonna say which one I would want to win. What's up, Stacy? What's going on? Um, we all. I mean, be honest. When you watch the show, you have your first, your second, your third, your fourth place choice, right? Yeah. What's up, Lo? Yeah, let's go. The pre-commercial just showed up. Was new and pretty cool. Pre-commercial. Okay. I've seen. I think I've seen that. Yeah, but yeah, it is pretty neat. So yeah, joining late. I believe they're going to debut one of the secrets that I know tonight. I hope they do. It'll be neat. I will mute myself if I decide to stay in the picture. I'll probably kind of pop in the back off of that. I'll stay muted because you don't want to hear two audio. I'm just waiting for. I'm just waiting for you. Like, hey, let's go. But yeah, like I said, let's be honest, we all have our first, second, third place, even in your own show, Brian, and we have a couple of light fighters in here. Even in your own show, I guess I've never asked this question. But didn't you rank the other three? I'm like, that one, that one, that one. Oh, here we go.
This season,
Ho, ho, ho! Welcome, Tanya!
saddle up for a ride like never before.
Santa, slow it down there, buddy.
Because we're baking up
That is a real gingerbread house.
all the delicious holiday treats
Welcome to our bakery.
How is this your house?
required to blow your minds.
The largest blow mold train station in the U.S.
And tonight,
Go.
Judge Carter Osterhouse makes it the most wonderful time of the year
This is just a winter wonderland.
with the first $50,000 prize.
This is amazing, you guys.
So get ready for a merry, sparkling show.
I love this march.
Because an all-new season of the Great Christmas Light Fight
This is awesome.
is on!
You're crazy. I mean, that is crazy.
Welcome to the Foy Family Light Display. We're bringing peace, love,
And boy,
you mean joy.
to
The one question we get all the time is like, how do I do this? First of all, you're crazy if you do it. But besides that, you need controllers.
I think Christmas is a family time. And the Christmas lighting is just a way to just amp it up.
If you're going to do a light show, just having a bunch of pixels doesn't mean much because you got to build something for them.
Ever since I was a kid, my dad has been doing Christmas lights. It is definitely very, very chaotic around our house, and my dad is the ringleader of it all.
Give it a little bit of, there we go. I'm always looking to make new props. So I'll just build it myself. Get some plywood, get some saws, get some drills, drill 5,000 holes, because you got to put the pixels in the holes, get some tennis elbow.
It looks amazing.
I think so. So this year's show, we have more than we've ever had before. We've got 45 pixel poles, 7 arches, 40 snowflakes. We've got dancing lights. We've got blasting music. We've got sparks. I think we got what it takes to win.
Merry Christmas!
So I'm Brett. This is my daughter, Maddie.
Hello.
My other daughter, Sierra. This is my girlfriend, Jen. And her
Hello.
kids, Tommy and Katie. And also all my friends and family that came to hang out with us tonight.
The rest of the crew. Tell me a little bit about your display. How many years have you been doing it?
I've been doing the animated light displays for 5 years.
Oh, so it's an animation.
This is an animated musical-based light
All right,
display,
you-
but it's got old school stuff in it too.
Oh, okay.
It's not just pixels. It's about the community. People come to the house, they watch the show, they smile. It's just about the community and making people feel good in the holidays.
All right. Well, I'm ready. Are you guys ready to see this? Yeah! All right.
This show really started with a spark of creativity years ago, and we're going to continue that theme tonight. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to count it down. You're going to hit the button, and then you're going to see the spark go.
Okay, let's count it down. You guys ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, look at Merry Christmas! All the colors! Oh my gosh, that is so great! Yeah! That's stuff I have never seen any of that. I don't even know what that is, but that's okay.
What, the tubes in the tree? They're my fireworks trees. I try to make as much as I can, so I hope you've never seen it before.
Okay. I love the colors and the big pixel screens back there. There is so much to look at right now. Yeah. I love this part. Well done. Well done. That was so good. Can we get in there and check it out?
Let's
All right, you guys want to go? We'll go. Come on, Woo!
What's that?
So much to see, you guys, and so fun. I love arches. I think they add they add such a great touch to, any display. Tell me how you made these. What did you use? What materials?
So there's a material called high density polyethylene, or just HDPE.
Yes, okay.
So this is that HDPE material. The light strips, these things, are the actual pixels.
Okay.
Basically, those unroll and they go right inside of here. They're not very sturdy otherwise, but once you put them inside of something, then they're protected.
That's so great. I love that you figured out how to use this.
So I like the arches so much that I said, I got these trees, but I need them to be part of the show.
Yeah.
So take the same material, put those same lights in them, and make a firework tree.
This was great. This was one of the first things I noticed right away when all the lights went on, and it looks really cool.
I do think that the way that he did the trees is incredibly interesting, just because a lot of the times you see lights kind of wrapped around the trunk, but this is just something totally different than that.
It's gorgeous.
We're looking at the pixel forest?
Yes.
Oh, this was so cool.
Do you like this?
I love it. I have never seen anything like this at all.
It's a pixel forest.
That's what it is.
Yes, it's made out of PVC.
Okay.
63 poles. I can pick it up and move it anywhere I want. Like literally, just
oh my God.
Where do you want to put it? Over there? So this lets me pick it up, store it in one piece, move it in one piece, sequence it in one piece.
So simplicity.
Simplicity.
A lot of his pieces come from the idea of less dark. If he had a dark spot on the ground, let's see what I can do that's different to add light to it. And this was one of those brainchildren of just adding light.
I like that. I like it.
Speaking of his creations, you want to check out another one?
Yes.
It's just right here.
Right here.
You made this?
I did. So this was the new thing for this year.
Oh my gosh. Is this plywood?
This is plywood. Trace it out, cut it out, put the holes in it. Drilled about 5,000 holes for these this year.
You made each individual one on
twice.
a piece of...
You got to drill in the front and the back. Trace it out.
You're crazy. I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah.
What? Because this is really impressive.
The plywood itself, you drill the holes in the front.
Yep.
But then you have to drill the holes bigger in the back to be able to actually stick the pixels through.
And you had to use two different drill bits.
Two different bits, yeah. This one controller basically manages this whole section right here. And this piece is about 7,000 pixels all in.
This is awesome. I am thoroughly impressed with all of it.
I'm glad you like it.
Okay, tell me about the sparks.
So these are cold spark machines.
What does that mean?
That means you could literally put your hand right over it when it shoots off and it would tickle.
What? Basically, it's cold instead of like a real hot spark.
It can't start a fire. It's totally safe.
Wow.
So if somebody were to run into my yard, I don't have a liability problem.
So this area is like the centerpiece, right? I mean, you have your mega tree here. It's your focal point that everybody really looks at.
When you're sequencing, you spend most of your time on this because that's where you're telling the story from. Everything else is just the noise that supports the story.
I'm always curious, when you start, do you start with the song or do you start with the dancing? How does that work?
I got to find a song that I like.
Okay.
I got to find a song that I like. I'm going to have to listen to it 600 or 700 times. Right?
And then
us too.
Yeah, they're going to have to listen to it 600 or 700 times.
Okay. Brett is incredible. The light display has so many different colored lights and little scenes too to create a big, massive display and show. It's so energetic. That was so impressive.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. I am so impressed with your vision, how you created all of this.
Everything in here is very intentional, but also a lot of heart.
There's so much that goes into it, from the carpentry to the music to the painting to the woodwork. He has taken this all on himself, and he does an amazing job. I don't think you hear it from us enough as a family of how proud we are of you.
It's really touching. It really is.
I didn't mean to make you cry.
There's no tears.
Okay.
I want people to be affected when they come to the show in a positive way. I want them to walk away saying, I've never seen that before, and that made me happier.
Yeah.
That brought me peace. That brought me joy. It's just an exciting thing. It's a feeling I'm trying to give.
Oh, that's great. So sweet. Well, I have a few more places I have to go see, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thank you. Let's go, guys.
That was awesome.
That was pretty cool, I'm not going to lie.
Thank you. Still on mute. Thank you so much. So I got a text message from a former contestant saying might not be okay to show the episode live while it's live. I I thought it would be, but maybe there's some points to that. So I'm not gonna that really. Yes, yeah. So let's talk about that real quick. So the tree, what are we doing with that tree? I love the reindeer, and I love what he said about how it starts with the pixel tree that tells a story, and everything else is just kind of noise. So he's right there. Tells me he's telling a story. Everything he does has a purpose. So, um, boom, heck yeah, everybody. I mean, we got some. Let's be honest. Just looking at the chat, we have some legit. Some of the best shows in the country are on this chat right now. Um, so for you guys tuning in late, Brian and I, that Brian and I will be doing a recap this Saturday of all the shows, talk about it. But so yeah, I didn't think that this would be an issue. Showing what I was saying when I was muted is received a text from a former contestant saying, "Hey, it might not be okay to show the show while it's still on." That didn't dawn on me. I just dawned on me to have some fun. What's up, Willie? Haven't seen Willie in a while. Um, what's up, Kurt? So YouTube hasn't yanked it yet. I do not want to get a copyright infringement. I did not even think about that. I just thought of this as fun. So I know Kurt, you're in Florida. You're watching it. Brian, you're good. Yeah, I think we're good. So I think I'll probably just watch it with you guys instead. Um, yeah, storage is a problem for all of us. One of these days, somebody's going to invest. What I saw the other day was someone had an inflatable disco, inflatable bar. I'm like, what? So one of these days, somebody's going to invent a cool way. We can watch our own and meet here at commercials. Could do that. Man, I really wanted to do it this way, but it did not dawn on me to even research that to see if that's okay or not. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we'll sit on here. We'll have some fun. It's still at commercial right now. So in your mind, you don't have to put it in the chat if you don't want to, but in your mind, um, what do you think of the show and the ranking system? Because I mean, we all rank them, don't we? 1 through 4. Um, I'm always curious about power and Darren Enzyme, who's not in the chat today. Yeah, you saw the disco, Stacy. Stacy saw it. Yeah. I'm always curious about power because I know how I power my show, and I just kind of take for granted everybody kind of powers it themselves. But that is one thing that's kind of neat. Looks like they're bringing a extreme makeover back. Did not know that. That's kind of interesting. I'm still at commercial on my end, but you got it back on. Okay, cool. I bought a 20-foot livestock trailer for auction for storage. Oh, look at you. Freaking smart, Brandon. So we'll try it this way. Why not? We don't know what we don't know when we don't know it, right? All right, it's back on. So let's figure this out. Where are we going? North Carolina. Okay. Oh, Brian, look who it is. We know her. She's awesome. So I'll mute myself. No, I'm not. Guess I don't need to mute myself. We know this chick. Awesome. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put it on here and I'm gonna mute it. Can I mute it? Not without not hearing it. I didn't know that. That's cool. Her husband's a racer. Very cool. I didn't know her husband was a race car driver. He wasn't at the expo. She was. Huh. Good for her. She said if she wins the light fight, she's going to buy some more lights. Good for you. Love that. Got Angel Choir, Blow Mold. Oh, they brought crowd back. They brought crowd back. I heard they were going to bring crowds back this year. Crowds are back. It's like all family. It's like maybe about 25 people there, 30. Good for you. I wonder if I can share the screen without them having audio. I don't think I can. I'm going to have to work on that. Crowd makes it for me for the kit. Yeah. Put the show on, please. Yeah, Sarah, I was told that might be a copyright infringement, so I had to pull it. I apologize. I'm going to have to research that, and we'll know more for next week's show. If that's something I can get permission from ABC to do. They might say yes. I'll have to ask. They may, I don't know. I'll have to ask. Yeah, I don't have regular TV. Ah, sucks, Stacy. Well, it's on YouTube TV. If you have YouTube TV. So he pulled up in a spider. The husband did, who's a race car driver, just pulled up in a spider. I need to figure out how I could show it with the audio being muted and still see it. I guess I could just mute it and show it. Let's do that. I won't be able to hear the show though, but I bet that's okay. If I add commentary, I bet I can do that. I bet that would be okay. So yeah. So I'm just going to talk about it while you guys are watching it. So feel free to mute me if you need to. For that way. So got the light bulb up. Okay. Fully packed yard. You got the lights just all okay, fully packed yard. It's like you got some pixels or some mini strobes on the roof. Okay. Everything's nice, clean lines. Oh, good for them. Good for them. What I was saying is this chick was awesome. She was at the expo with me and Daniel and Brian and Kim and everybody, and had a great time doing it. I got the talking heads. Looks like it's AC and pixels. Blow molds. I don't see any inflatables, and there's no projection mapping, and there's no drones. Can't wait to watch it tonight. It'll be seen tomorrow when I watch it on Hulu. Yep. What's up, DB? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, and she was such a sweet lady, such a nice gal to talk to at the expo. She was just smiling the whole time. She was just soaking in all that is the Great Christmas Light Fight family, and just a great and kind soul. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this again myself. That what do you look at her outfit? I've never seen an outfit like that either. That's a cool outfit, I must say. I must say it's a heck of a show. It is. It's pretty freaking neat. I'll tell you that dang much. You got an alien on there. You got an alien on there. Okay, I like the garage. Oh, look at that. Got the spider all decked out. Winter Wonderland. I mean, how is that not an awesome car? 25. Okay. I love the outfits. I love their outfits. So got a DIY cart there. It's like it's attached to an ATV or a bike. Slingshot. See, I thought that was a spider, but it's a slingshot. Okay. All right. Now, who would not want to be driving that around? Yeah, they are. Look at that. That's just some dedication right there. And Carter loves DIY. He loves that DIY aspect. And I think Yvonne's probably the only one that we've met on here. So I'm gonna say I'm biased towards Yvonne because she's the only one I think I've met on the show. I'll be curious to see if there's anybody else we know on the show. Oh, going right into the garage. Look at that. Add more space, add more depth to it. Gift wrap factory. DIY, DIY, DIY. As Matthew McConaughey would say. Campbellville. Okay. Okay. So, and look how her hat kind of goes with the rest of her outfit. Pretty neat. But I'm a sucker for those mini strobes. I don't know if those are pixels or mini strobes. I'm a sucker for them. Okay, so they do have inflatables. Okay, inflatables, pixels, strings. Inflatables, pixels, strings. What else did you guys see on there? AC lights. She has just no mapping and no drone. Because drones were on last year, so it's a thing. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good episode. Yvonne has blow molds. Thank you, Eddie. Blow molds. So Yvonne, like I said, she was just freaking as polite as all can be. Quiet gal, quiet, and just I said she was smiling the whole time. So between the two we've seen so far, which one's your favorite? So I'm guessing by the way this one's going, maybe the change isn't for this year. My lips are sealed, so maybe the change isn't for this year. I'm curious to see what's going on next. Yeah, nice mix of lights. She had clean lines. She had depth. Yvonne so far for Eddie. I like depth. I like looking how far deep a show can go. I don't think Rob's in the chat, but Rob has a yeah. I like his garage. You guys will see it in FAAs. Second family, and I'm an all pixel guy. Boom. Looks like Yvonne's kind of run away with it. She love. She had a lot. Yeah, I like the depth. The one thing that's always kind of bothered me about my own personal show is I don't really have the room for the depth. That's my house and my yard aren't built for depth. What's up? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you in here. Rated best in quality. I've always loved your thumbnail. Boom, instant same. So yeah, so for the next segment, I want to hear the family story. So I'm probably going to leave it off again. And again, if anybody out here works for YouTube, or if there's anybody from the Great Christmas Light Fight that's watching the show live with us, probably not, probably watching your own show. Let me know if I need to pull it. Happy to pull it if need be, but I didn't think about checking on that because I'm not that smart sometimes. That's why I got you guys around for. Yeah, I said I'm calling my shot right now. I'm going to be biased towards Yvonne, so I'm not going to rank today's show. No, she's not, but no. She's the one I met, so I'm just going to tell you right now I'm biased towards her. So unless there's another person I know on, that's who I'm going to root for, because we all root for the people we know, our buddies, our friends, right? Interesting to see. Interesting to see. Real quick question before we get back to the show. What's everybody's favorite prop in your own display? Caveat, that's new this year for your show. What's something new that you did for your own show this year? So mine that you just saw in this episode, cold spark machines. I have 2 of them for my show for next year. So I have 2 cold spark machines. I've wanted one forever. They first came out like 6-7 years ago. I wanted one. And my wife, Jean, above me right now, not dead. She's just upstairs above me. Let me paraphrase that. She goes, "You're gonna burn your house down." But as we just saw, you don't burn your house down with cold spark machines. If I can find where'd my mouse go? There it is. See, I agree with you on that one. I like the first one better, but definitely have to vote for her since I know her. Boom. Oh yeah, what's up, Peter Daly? Nice. Nice. I've seen you around, Peter, but I don't think we've actually met. So it's good to have you in here. I think I'll hold my pick to the last commercial break before the trophy presentation. Oh, we're back. Yes. I'm guessing then you know who wins that. I'm guessing you know who wins, Brian. I love his outfit too. Kind of reminds me like a Santa Mario. You know, because the plumber outfit, Santa style. I like his outfit, and this has got a good hat too. You can tell that guy's fun to hang out with. All right, so they're racing cars. Well, that's a clever DIY thing. Oh, just like okay. Well played. Well played. That was funny. Okay, I got you now, Peter. I got you. I recognize you now. We have met. You're right. You were at the expo with us. So, yep, you got to help. I hope you're wearing it now. Boom. Now, Peter, who are you at the expo with? You're with your best friend. memory serves, right? That's who you were there with. Boom. So yeah, that's clever. That's a unique aspect. Even though it's a small racetrack, it adds a dynamic. It does. I should probably be taking notes because I think Brian's going to outnote me when we come back here Saturday for a recap. Which is one reason I didn't want to give any of my thoughts on it yet. But I think you guys might be right. I think I'm okay giving commentary and making it fair use now because I'm critiquing it. Okay, Mama's there. Interesting. Nice outfits. I love the commitment. And they're in Illinois, I believe, right? Or is that the last family? Look at that. Okay, that's a legit layout. Look at that. Nice use of space. Everything's kind of spaced the same, isn't it? It's like everything has its own section. Man, how cool would that to be at Yvonne's house tonight? You got the whole Christmas crew right there. Okay. Yeah, acreage would be nice, Brian. Marshall, that's right, Peter. You're with Marshall. I thought that's right. I like how everything's just kind of evenly spaced. I mean, look at the spacing there. It's legit good spacing. All right, you go, Carter. Man, you know it's a good time at their house tonight. You know it's a good time. Kirk's favorite new prop is a cardboard. Yeah, or not cardboard, but your cutout. Yes, see, that's exactly why everybody should have one. Oh, we're going immediately to Texas. Let's go. The Hughes family. See, I don't know them. Anybody in the chat know them? Naughty and nice. Oh, okay. They're taking a page out of Evelyn's. Oh, that was Evelyn. Okay. I've always wanted one of those. Almost bought one this year, but didn't. Crowds are back, folks. Crowds are back. They reached out to me a few days ago about being on the show. What's the best footage I can use? Because I want to send them more stuff. We'll talk about that at the commercial because I've been talking to them about doing a video for them about that. Yeah, I got you. I got you. In fact, let me get that up for you, and I'll put it in the chat so you can. Who just sent that to me? Alicia, I think. I'll have to find that and I'll put it in the chat here as soon as I find it. Okay, commercial time. All right, so Peter's asking, so if the show reaches out to you, if Alicia or Kristen or anybody, AJ reaches out to you and about being on the show and they want footage from you, Here's exactly what Felicia wants from you. She's told it. She told this to told it to several people, but the first 5 seconds of the video you sent them needs to be a wow factor. You need to catch them, and the first impressions are key. They're going to get about 200 submissions. About 100 people will send into them, and they're going to go out and find about 100 people. And the first 5 seconds are key because when they pick, they're going to pick about 50 shows that they want, 50. They take that to ABC and say, here are the 50 shows that we want on, or that are good enough to be on. And then ABC will go through and they'll pick out 24 shows. They'll pick out less than half of those shows. And the first impressions are key. So first one doesn't have to be all your lights on, but it has to be a wow factor. So if you have just an amazing prop, or if you want to start out all dark for about a half of a second, and then maybe it's a flamethrower or whatever. But yeah, first 5 seconds are key. The car lights on, yes. Car lights on the device are pretty cool. Yeah, Evelyn's flowers, boom, sitting right next to me actually. And I have my audio off so I can talk about it. Somebody put in the chat for me, what was Evelyn's flowers doing on there? Were they just kind of recapping, or was that an inspiration for them? Because I'm gonna have to go back and watch this whole episode again tomorrow so I get the audio on it. The other thing that's key, Peter, is you have to have horizontal footage. Don't do it like this. Hey, don't do it like this. So I have a video coming out next week because the deadline is December 30th this year. They'll take submissions at any point in time, but their deadline is December 30th this year. So their deadline is actually in 25 days for submissions. So you want to make certain that you get your submissions in and you get them in quickly. One good thing about the award show we put on is it does give them shows to pick from. So I can see in the chat we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 that I can remember just in this chat that they've reached out to just from being on our show. Man, I'm excited. How about you? So Kurt's favorite prop was the photo cutout. Brian, do you have any new props this year? Peter, do you have any new props? Who's got new props? Eddie? Josh? Anybody? Brandon? What are your new props you got this year? My favorite's the cold spark machines. So I thought I'd have a new projector by now, but we're still talking about that. Oh, cool commercial. And my dream is to be tuning in and watching these things and seeing somebody with one of my ho hats being on the show. So, Peter, the stress is on you. You got to get on the show to wear a ho hat, because that would be my Super Bowl. It'd be my Super Bowl. Oh, there's a new Star Wars coming out, huh? Oh, did not know they had a new Star Wars TV show coming out. And apparently a new Olaf. What's Olaf from? What Olaf's got a new movie coming out. See, when you actually watch commercials, you learn a lot of stuff. Toy Story? What? Oh my goodness, there's so many new things coming out. When you actually watch commercials, you learn stuff. Who saw that one coming? All right, and we're back. Oh, I love the green jacket. Right off the bat. I guess I didn't notice that earlier. Okay. Look at that. Love the river. Okay. Nice wrap on the trees. Giatano, that reminds me of your show a little bit. Okay, he's got some store-bought stuff in there. Is that all store-bought? He's got some DIY in there, doesn't he? Nice color pattern. What's up, Santa Shaggy? Turned into Santa Shaggy for his advent calendar of the day, like I do. It's an annual tradition in this house to watch Santa Shaggy. Fair, fair. Hmm. Oh, that's colorful. Okay. I'm a sucker for the lights. Lights being strung over you. Yeah, that's a good word. That's a good word, Brian. See, I like that. Ah, I like that. That's just a nice little touch. That's a nice little touch right there. He's impressed by whatever she's telling him. I can tell by his reaction there. That's a nice little setup. It is. And you can tell they're in Texas because that would not be edible anywhere else. Anywhere north of the Oklahoma Kansas border. Oh, you can just get out there and walk on it. Okay. Oh, so he is stepping on lights. Okay, I'm like, how's he not stepping on lights? But he is. He's stepping on their lights. Own it, Carter. Okay. Making that river look like it's flowing is an ingenious idea. Okay. Modeling off Ellen is okay. In fact, I got Ellen's flowers right here. So if you're curious about Evelyn's flowers, this is what Evelyn's flowers look like. Boom. So pretty neat. Evelyn, you come up a lot. I need to leave those flowers a little bit more close to home. I'm always talking about them or having to reach for them. I like it. It's a solid static display. That'd be cool to have in my neighborhood. Now, I didn't get to hear her story, but Peter, you think her story is going to help her win? Now, for me, easily my favorite thing is the river and the little lights that he has streaming makes it. Oh, where are we going next? Paris, California. Okay. Connor's Holiday House. I love the T-shirt. Oh, I have her T-shirt, but in gray. Peter, that's another thing you need to do is what they're doing. You need to film yourself. Right? Someone else, sorry, needs to film you putting your lights up. They want that footage as part of your audition tape. Nice smile. You can tell she's having a great time putting stuff up. Love it. Okay, he kind of Cutter kind of tuned down his colors there. Where's the festive green at? Oh, the guy in the background with the black jacket and the green shirt. I have that shirt too. Love his suit. All right, powering on. What we got? Let's see it. After this commercial break. Well played. Well played. Great Christmas light fight. Okay, flip the switch on. Not yet, suckers. You gotta wait for these official sponsors. Very cool. Yeah. Let's see what Brandon. Brandon, what are you saying? We added 16 commercial size wireframes made out of rebar with 15,000 lights. 16 wireframes. So you're 15,000 lights. About 900 a light. Very cool, buddy. All right. And you need to wear that outfit. The whole family needs to wear Cowboy Christmas when you get on the show. Or just thought. Just thought. So, favorite part of the last display, the Connors. I like the river. I like the river the best. It looked like it was moving. Looked like it was flowing. I thought he didn't have a ton of space, but he packed it all, made it all uniform. Oh wow, you haven't been able to start it yet, brother. I need your video. Let's go. What's keeping you from getting started? Weather or life? What's going on? Yeah, Steve, I agree with you. This is a good episode. They brought the crowds back. I think they were limited to 30 this year. I think that number's right. But yeah, who was it that was telling us that? Did they tell us that at the expo that they were having a limit up? Maybe I talk to the folks all the time via email, the Light Fight folks. So I never know if they said at the expo or Transworld or an email or what. But hey, don't forget Jordan Maywell will be here next Monday, 2 p.m. to talk about his 5th anniversary. Next Monday is the 5th anniversary of his win on the Great Christmas Light Fight. And then week after that is AJ. So, Peter, you're talking about what you need. She's a casting person. She's going to tell you exactly what you need. And then I will be spending Sunday filming my video about how to submit a video. Because how you submit a video to me is exactly how, well, it's not. How you submit a video to me is like basic. I just, you'll see in the video. I just want you to go outside across the street, film, and then film it. Actually, it'll be the same. It'll be mostly the same. I just don't need drone footage if you have a drone. I don't need to see down. They need to see size. I don't need to see size. If you have a drone, do drone. 16. Okay, very cool. This was fun hanging out with you guys. What do you guys think about this? Is it fun hanging out watching the Great Christmas Light Fight? I think it is. A little watch party. Yeah, so far, again, coming back on. What are we doing here? Nope. It's going to be a Christmas montage for commercials. So I see some folks who have been cast on the Light Fight in the chat today. I've seen some folks who have been on the Light Fight. What I'm curious about, who here wants to be on the light fight? Who here wants that trophy? It's all about the trophy. It's all about the trophy. Goes to Bottom Wood. I like the river also. Any chance you can find out how they did it? Yeah, I can do that. I can reach out to. I'll reach out. I'll ask. Coming back on. I'll ask AJ when I talk to her if she'd be so kind as to ask them if they want to come on the show, and you can ask them when they come on my show. Oh, look at that! What was that in the front left? Oh, it's a couch. I see a lot of roof work. It's projector. They've got a projector. The first one here with a projector. Stop and watch Santa. I used to have that, and then somebody came and stole it. So the only thing I've ever had stolen on my show was I had a seating area for people to watch my show, and somebody stole it. Oh, they got. Did you see that? They had a fireplace. They projected. They have a TV show showing a fireplace on the right side of the screen. That was neat. I've never seen that before. That's a neat idea. Oh, these are the Connors. Okay, these are the Connors. Blow molds, projection, string. Nice outfit for her. Look at that. Got some animatronics there. You know what you don't see in these shows is mistletoe. Seems like some of us should put mistletoe in our, especially if you're going to have that couch. That could be a great place to put mistletoe for people to bring dates to. Oh, you had something stolen too, Peter. Yeah, that sucks when we get our stuff stolen, man. It's the antithesis of the Christmas spirit. What's going on here? Opening up the door. We usually don't, are we going inside? We usually don't go inside. Oh, look, they're back inside the house. They haven't been inside anybody's house in 4 years. Unless that's just a facade. Oh, it should have been inside the garage. Okay, so not inside the house. Still, it's improvement. Now that is a new Santa projection I've not seen. I'm pretty good about keeping up with the Santa folks. All right, thank you, Eddie. Oh, got some C9s in the tree. You don't see C9s in the tree too often. Easy way to do the whole tree without having to do a ton of lights. Makes it colorful. Yeah, so let's get to the tunnel. Yep, there's the fireplace. We have those lights on our banister right now. They're focusing in on. I can't hear the audio, so I'm guessing that. See, this is where I sure. Okay, I like that kind of stuff. Look at that. Anybody else have a snow village? We have one in the house. One I forget who it is that has a huge snow village. Might be Rob actually, and Rob's not in the chat tonight. I think it is Rob. I'm a sucker for train sets at Christmas. So at the beginning, they talked about how they're going to have a what was it, a gigantic blow mold train. I'm curious to see what that looks like. Okay. Yeah, we have a smaller but similar setup. But Oh, Aurora Borealis. Look at that. That's clever. I've never seen that. Giatano, it is you I'm thinking of. Because you sent me a picture of your banner. But you sent me a picture with a banner with in front of your light, in front of your houses. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, we keep our houses inside. True, Seth. It does take a lot of work, especially on the cotton, which is what we do. It's horrible to get people set up. Okay, you got the Campbell, the Hughes, the Connors, $50,000. I can hear him saying it or see him saying it. Hot chocolate, gift shop, village display. Yes, ABC.com casting or was it Light Fight casting? It is what's the name of the actual casting? Great Christmas Light Fight. Alicia just sent it to me. I should know it by heart. I just don't. So yeah, I like the village. Oh, people sending me in videos of their show. Good job. And Monty, I see you sent me yours. I haven't opened it yet, but Monty, thank you for sending me yours. Um, yeah, we have 6 of our contestants got picked to be on the show last year. Pretty cool. And yes, I talk about it a lot because I'm proud of it. Because we're a fantastic freaking community. Can't pick a winner. Really tight race tonight. All 4 of these families should be proud and deserving to have fantastic. Yes. Yes. So I respect this. Yep. Giatano's got the second house. How long do we have to enter into your contest? Just put it out. Let me look at the date again. My deadline is going to be December 28th this year, Saturday, December 28th for mine. And just because I want to get it done, I usually get it done the 3rd week of January. I'd like to get it done in December this year. So while people still have their displays up, yes, Christmas on Crestline at gmail.com. I put that in the chat for you. If I can, Christmas on, if I can spell my own name, Gmail. Gmail. It's in the chat for you. I would like to get it done before January gets here. So while people have their displays up, they can say we won. But the awards you guys will get, whoever wins, the trophies will all say 2025 because they don't get the award of the next year. So I think it's neat. Kids say race car family is going to win. Race car family, Yvonne. Okay. Hopefully my video will be ready to go by 16th. Gianchano, appreciate you. Tough choice. What's up, Robert? Christmas display is up December 15th. Very cool. Yeah, you have an email. Yes. So yeah, just send it to me, christmasonCrestline at gmail.com. And that will you enter you into my award. And folks, we're sponsored this year. We have legit prizes this year. And there's 4 categories instead of 3. You have your static, you have your computerized pixel, and you have your string lights. And then one of our sponsors is JR Matos for Matos Designs. And he's doing his own. They'll have the Matos team pick. It could be one of the 3 winners. It could be a 4th winner. But honestly, only our champion, only one of the winners one time of the 10 that we've sent on to the Great Christmas Light Fight for casting. Only one has been a champion. The other 9 didn't even place. So I wonder how fast I can decorate. Yeah, you're usually up by now. You're usually up by now, buddy. But you know what? Life happens. I've had vertigo for 4 months. I still have vertigo. My eyes won't stop bouncing around. So hopefully it goes away at some point. But yes, I still have vertigo, which is why I haven't done any videos on my roof this year. Don't want to fall off my roof. Went to the emergency room last year. Don't want to do the back-to-back emergency rooms. My vote is second house. So yeah. Boom. This is a fun episode. It looks like there wasn't one that really was too similar to the other, right? So there wasn't one that you have to say, they're too like this because of this. It's back on, folks. It's back on. Red car. Here comes somebody getting a trophy. Who's it going to be? I will say the way Evelyn was smiling, or Yvonne was smiling, I can't tell whose house that is. Okay, that's the first family. Yeah. But the way she was smiling at the expo made me think she either won, because she wouldn't say. No one asked her. We all kind of know to respect that the hope, the boundary, the mystery of it. We all know to respect it and to never ask. The way she was smiling, she was either happy to be at the show or she won and had a secret, couldn't tell anybody. The river's legit. It is. That's visually awesome looking. Just draws you in. Oh, are those just dripping tubes? I wonder if those are just dripping tubes. See, I've had that project. I've done that projection for 10 years. My projections are a little different, but I do love that. House is coming up. Whose house are they at? Hit it, Santa. Famous line. Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. Look at that smile right there. Look at that smile. Good for the Campbell family. Good for the Campbell family. That's why she was smiling so big. She won the whole dang thing. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Good for them. Boom. In fact, I want her to have where's my picture with her? Let me pull my picture. I have a picture with me and her. Let me pull that up. Let me find it, then I'll post it. I take a lot of pictures. Did I not load it up? Oh, there it is. Boom. Look at that. There it is. There it is. A non-foggy trophy. Look at that pristine thing. Look at that. You go, Yvonne and family. Look at that. How cool is that? Good for her. Bless her heart. Gonna go right back to the race cars. Yep. So let me show you a picture here of and Brian, I don't have the one with you, but here's me and Yvonne. Here's me and the one you just saw win it just moments ago, hanging out with her. And the folks, that's why you go to the expo. That's why you go to the expo, folks. Oh, Tanya's coming up. Tanya. I said Tanya, didn't I? Tanya's coming up. Look at that. That's a legit Santa costume. I like that costume. Uh-oh. Teddy bear collection. Oh, my goodness. What was that? We need to see that waterfall, folks. Oh, a Ferris wheel. I don't think Pepsi's in here tonight. From New Zealand, but he's a sucker for Ferris wheels. New York was that? Yeah, New York. Massaquippa. I know how to pronounce it. I just can't get to my board to say it. 10. Masson family. Yeah, there are some large displays in this one, Steve. Okay. So this is an amusement park, a DIY amusement park display. Brian, has there been one DIY amusement park in somebody's yard on the show before? I've not seen it cut out like that. Photo prop, I guess I should say. That just looks like a fun place to go. For those of us watching it on Instagram, I'm going to have to end that video and start a new one. So I'll start a new one because they only let you do an hour on Instagram. So I'll do a new one here in a second. Let me get that going. Nice Ferris wheel. And people are in it. That's cool. Blow molds. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, nice clean work there. Boom. We're back live on Instagram now. Blue Moons and Carnival rides? He said Masquia. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they had it on there a second ago. Oh, he's got shoe rentals? Come on. Ice skating, Ferris wheel. What's his insurance bill look like? Okay, right now, who thinks she can ice skate? Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree, Giotano. Next time I need to have this up on a different computer so my earphones can be connected to that so I can hear what you guys are hearing on your own TVs. You know what you never see from contestants or the judges? Cold breath when they talk. A lot of warm climate. Well, they've been to Canada once, though, haven't they? And New York's not Georgia. It's not Florida. Nice. Okay. What's behind the fence? Is that a pool? Okay. And that, Peter, is why you want a drone sometimes for your footage for submission, so they can see that. So they just filmed for next season 3 weeks ago, I think, is when they were filming. So it used to be in August. The first year they did it, it was in August. No, first year they did it was in November, December. But they made it an actual competition. They made everybody take their display down, and then they had to have it back up in 21 days as a competition because it was a competition show. But now it's done in November. Yeah, it might be 2 lots, Steve. What's up, Aaron? Aaron, you need to send me a video of your show, and I'll put you in my contest this year. We are sponsored by Matos Designs and Luxido.com. We're giving away some freaking killer prizes this year. Where's my own comments at? So you can send me your videos to crystalsignclarison@gmail.com, and I'll put you in my show, and I'll put you in my award show, and then it's kind of a farm system for the Great Christmas Light Fight. So yeah, expect Aaron, Heroes Christmas Tribute Magic on the Mountain Light Show. Let's freaking go, Aaron. So yeah, I'd love to have you your submission to our show. I don't care if you have a house with one string of lights, or if you're like that house on Hollybrook, Carl, who's at the expo with us, and he has an all pixel show. I don't care what you got. What and the whole point of my show, whole point of my annual fan show, is you never know what prop you're gonna have that's gonna inspire someone else to put it in their show, and seeing that prop in the other person's show, some fan, person's gonna drive up, watch that show, like, look at that new thing, and that new thing's something you found from a video. That's what it's all about. I'll get mine together before you go to our interview. Cool. Get mine out soon. Steve, you go. Do it. So last year we had, what do we have last year? 45 submissions, something like that. I forget actually what the number was. But yeah, the whole point is to inspire others. Actually, the whole point, well, it's no secret. What I love about doing a light show is I like being part of people's family traditions. Just like Kurt was saying earlier in his new photo cutout, families are coming over to take pictures in it. Those become Christmas cards, become annual Christmas cards, folks. And if you're a Patreon member, you will get my Christmas card in about 10 days or so, about that. So yeah, you can go to my videos. I have a lot of videos. Like, I think I passed 400. But type in Fan Appreciation Award, and that will show you everyone else's submissions. I don't need you to zoom in on products unless you just manually go up there. I don't need you to zoom in, because when you send me your submissions, I'm going to edit that. And if there's a problem, like, that's cool, I will zoom in on it. Some folks will say, hey, I'm most proud of my angel choir. Can you show that off? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Saved a veteran's life with the light show. You go, Aaron. Look at that. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. I figured that's what you meant by heroes. Oh, look at that. Wildland Firefighter. Very cool. Very cool. My son has been in basic training for four weeks now. He graduates in exactly 28 days. So, yeah, that's very cool. You're a wildland firefighter. That's freaking cool. So I've always thought that it'd be cool to fly. I mean, let's be honest. When you think of the coolest thing you see in a fireman's video or movie is when they're fighting the forest fires and they have that helicopter going over and they pour the water or whatever out. So I always thought that's the neatest part of wildfire movies. Anyway, I'm sure it's not at all like being in the movies. Do you want the music in the movie or not? Because my set the music. You can if you want, Peter. I will put my own music to it, because your music might be copywritten, just like the Great Christmas Light Fight will do. If they can't get rights to the music, they won't put it in the show. They'll find something with a similar beat. So I will put my own music to it that's not copywritten. All right, we're coming back. Let's put this in here. Do you know where he'll be stationed? He's choosing Colorado. Colorado has 3 bases. He's in the Space Force. Space Force only has 6 total bases. 1 in California, over by Kurt, actually. Florida, over by Kurt. 1 in Los Angeles, so 5 bases. And then 3 in Colorado. So there might be 2 in Florida. I know there's 1 in Los Angeles, but he wants to go to truck driver and DJ. Very cool. Berry Christmas. Okay, so this is the Bear family. All right. Where do you find those inflatables at? I've never seen those before. Okay. You know what? Someone's watching this episode saying, "I got more bears than her." Bear count 5475. I like that little countdown tracker. Nice pop up. Crowds are back. Nice having a mascot there before the lineup. And everybody's in costume. Except for the back couple. That's got to be a fake mustache, right? Oh, she lives on the water? Well, that's freaking neat. I don't think I've ever met anybody who actually lived on the water. Three, two, one. Merry Christmas. Oh, look at all those remotes. Okay. She is on the water, isn't she? Okay. All right. Merry Christmas. I do like the banner kind of ties the whole theme together. So inflatables, string lights, stuffed animals. On the water. Look at that. Now let's be honest. We're coming in from a mile out on the water. I don't know if that's a river or the ocean. I don't know. But if it's the ocean or a large lake, that'd be cool to see coming off the water. If you're out in the middle of the lake or river or ocean or whatever this is, that'd be neat to see coming in. Kind of reminds me of something you would see like in Colorado Springs, or if anybody has ever been to Manitou Springs. It reminds me of like one of their shops, all decorated. And that terrace kind of gives me a little Bourbon Street vibes, a little New Orleans touch. Smart having the spotlights on the bears on the roof. Oh, she's going inside. You kind of have to go inside on this one, don't you? So there we go. First one inside a house in was it 4 years or 5 years? Might be 5. Oh, you know she's enjoying herself. Look at that. Oh, it's a different number than it was before, isn't it? I think. And she's got it all decked out. Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's funny. I like that animatronic. Now, where would you store all that? She has to leave that up all year, right? I guess she could box it up by room. You're on the water. You're not going to have a garage, right? Nice staircase. I like that. Inside of the house, but oh, black bears. Brian, has there ever been an all stuffed animal display or an all single theme display like this? Yeah. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. I will say she has a very well lit house. She has to have lights up top. They're just not showing them. I'm not seeing it yet. Aaron might take just a minute. Let me refresh. It hasn't come in yet. I'll check again here in a second. Now, you know, with all the phobias, I'll save it. I'll save it for a second. And she's off. Now, you know, with all the phobias that exist on planet Earth and within the human condition, there's somebody out there who has a phobia of stuffed animals, specifically teddy bears. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Is there? Oh, you gonna type for me? There we go. Is there a phobia of stuffed teddy bears? There is no specific widely recognized name for the phobia of stuffed teddy bears. However, the fear of stuffed animals is called auto automentophobia. I'll put that on in the chat. And that might have been the word she was spelling earlier. Boom. That is the fear of stuffed animals. But you know somebody's got to have that watch that. You know somebody's turning in, watch a nice, sweet Christmas show, and then stuffed animals, I'm out. It just takes off. Um, does she hold the world record for most bears? Great question. Great question. You can see you can see the. I mean, I don't have the audio. Um, but you can see the passion she had for it. That lady is a little bit crazy with all the bears. Hey, her passion. Her passion. Um, boom. True. Yeah, that's funny. Well, good for her for having a passion. Yeah, we all have our own whatever. So yeah, Aaron, the video has not come through yet. Christmas on Crestline at gmail.com. Rob, I was talking about you a little bit earlier. I thought that was you that had the large amount of houses, but it was Giatano. You have other props. First of all, that looked, yeah, it did. It looked more than 5,000 bears. It could have been the power of editing too. Could have been the power of editing. What was on there that we didn't get to see? They kind of stuck with the water side. They didn't really swing around to the street side. Very interesting. So yes, you should definitely send me in your videos so we can get you on this your show. Again, it's Brian of where'd Brian go? There's Brian. Brian and I will be doing. Brian, if you don't know, is a former winner of the Great Christmas Light Fight. Round of applause. Round of applause. He and I will be on the show. In fact, Brian, let's just show everybody what you look like. For those, again, I don't, you know, if you saw this a minute ago, but there's at this year's Christmas Expo, there's me and current and reigning champion Yvonne. And then there's Brian. What's up, Brian? Good to see your face, buddy. Boom. So Brian I will be doing a recap on this Saturday. Or dust. Oh, good call. Dust allergy. Yep. Yep. Good job. I don't think that house should be on this show. They like. There it is. Mass. Yeah. Oh, really? That's interesting. They want variety. If you ask, Felicia said it. AJ, Kristen, heck, Brady said it. They want variety in each show. They want to see something different. That's why they don't put all Pixel shows in one episode, or all blow molds in one episode. They want variety, and I don't think we've ever had an all bear episode before. So a little something different. All right, let's check it back in. Where are we going? Livermore, California. The Rendez family. Hmm. Deacon Dave. All right, Deacon. If you're going to be a deacon, there's a lot of pressure on you to get this one right, isn't there? um, it's an extreme display, and I think this is about extreme. So I think it qualifies on that end as far as it being extreme, because it's a legit extreme display, and that's what these are all meant to be. We got another castle coming up. Oh, that's different. I should be taking notes this whole time instead of just talking. Brian's probably over there with a legal pad and a pen, all ready to go. Yeah, I agree, Brian. What? What do I? Why is that showing up? Yeah, I agree. It's extreme though. Got neat light or neat stuff. Oh, looks like Brian has the inside scoop here. Deacon Dave. I'll make it a turnaround. Nope. Good job, Gitano. Okay. Ah, it's the waterfall house. Nicely done on the trees. On those trees, you kind of have to go commercial grade, don't you? You got to match color every year. Oh, that tree was spinning on the roof. Yeah. Celebrate 40 years. Wow. Now I want to see a picture of the waterfall without the lights to see what that looks like. We'll see what they're before and after of it. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. You got some nice props. I've never understood how you would make a light spin without it being battery operated, though, because as it spins, the plug would spin, get caught up in something. Yeah, yeah. Aaron, do you have a friend who's been on the light fight? Okay. Good to know, Giotano. Yeah, but how would you get power without the cord getting caught up, though, Peter? Giotano says it has brushes like a slot car. Okay, cool, Aaron. Were crowds allowed when you were there? Lots of DIY, yeah. Oh, I do like those, the color prism. Huh, okay. I know you can buy them pre-made. Kinda, okay. Oh, did she just go back inside the house? Okay, so they're going back inside houses now. This is huge news. I got it now, Aaron. Let me take a look at it here. But that's huge news because of the pandemic, getting go inside, right? But that's good to know. So, what do you guys think of that house? Which one's your favorite so far? Look at Aaron's video here, right quick. Make sure it. Okay. Aaron, is it okay if I show your video to folks real quick? Let me know if it's okay if I show. Would you would love to? You would love the Wish Patrol video on local news. Heroes Christmas tribute. Let's see here. Video clips. I wonder if it'll let me. Nope. I wonder if it'll let me load your video while I'm live. We'll see if it lets me do it. Just thinking about it. Boom. Aaron, is that okay if I show your video right now? There's something I want to show people about it. If that's okay with you, let me know in the chat. Lots of cool things. I mean, this is a 2-episode arc, and I think, yep. Okay, so let me show Aaron's video here real quick that he just sent me because he says, and I quote, "Yep." So what I need from you to do, Aaron, and everybody else, is here's Aaron's video that he just sent me of his display. Nice, Aaron. What I need you to do, though, is I need you to you gave me a video like this. I need a video like this. So that's looks like you have, I think, is that something you just did just now? Did you just go out there and do it? But yeah, I gotta have horizontal video because when I do the fan appreciation award, when folks give me vertical video, I have to stretch that so big to fit the entire frame. Like right now, what you're seeing me on is 16:9. And I have to stretch that so much, I miss a lot of cool props. No, I'll stick with yep. Stick with yep. I got. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I thought you were correcting your yep to yes. I love the word yep. So you just filmed that. Very cool. It looks like you have a legit display there with a ton of lights. I like the car going by because because you can see the reflection on the window. But yeah, I need horizontal video. This is unrelated, but is there any safe way to siphon gas from my lawnmower to my snowblower? While you're here, yeah, if you have a leaf blower, we back on. No, if you have a leaf blower, just reverse the polarization, not polarization, reverse the airflow. Or if you have a wet vac, you should be able to do that on that too. But yeah, maybe not your mouth. Although I did have a buddy. Appreciate it, Aaron. Boom, next week. Cool. Yeah, that way is when you send horizontal or send vertical video, I have to stretch it so big, and I hate cutting people's videos off. But sometimes people, that's all that send me, and ideally it's at least 60 seconds. And if you have like, I want you to show this problem, so I'll show whatever you want me to show, but go in there and get tight with it rather than trying to zoom in. All right, we are back. Boom. Oh, okay. And we're going inside. Look at that. Okay. Nice footage. Oh, nice. Okay. So to me, this episode is going more from just what the average viewer can see that's driving by the house to how dedicated they are to Christmas itself and to the hobby, or to the, not really the hobby, because this is beyond hobby, isn't it? They have some skills decorating a tree. By the way, Aaron, good job with the impromptu video. Well played, you. That's why I love these live interactions, because you can get immediate feedback. Nice tree. Oh, good for him. 875,000 lights. Does that look like a million lights to you guys? Or almost? Guess it depends. Well, he's using minis, so that's going to increase your count. Oh, what's that about? He had a huge nutcracker right behind him, and they didn't even talk about it. Oh, wow. That's a fun fact. Well played, Giotano. Definitely. There you go. 2 million. I guess I don't need these in my ears if I'm not listening to the show. Did it freeze? What's going on with this? Oh, it's because I took my earphones out and it froze it. Sorry, guys. You guys are a few seconds ahead of me then. This might be a winner, folks. But I'll talk about it here in a second. Oh, look at that. That's a good shot right there. Okay, that's a good looking shot right there. McKinney, Texas. Oh, but do we know these folks? I do not. I know some folks, and they're usually in the chat from McKinney, but it's not them. Last one, yep. Well, they got it all planned out. Okay. The Ford family does that too. This has to be a Pixel show. Although they look like string. No, it's not Pixel. Okay. I'll be curious to see what this looks like lit up then. Oh, it's inflatables. Okay. Say, Laura's not in the chat tonight, but she has that same inflatable pig. Coro. They have Coro, right? 5mm, C9s, and a crowd. How is there never any wind when they film on opening night, on lights out, lights up night? Must be, right? That's a combo. Okay. Good eyes. I imagine you guys are watching on much larger screens than I am. Let's go. What they got? What's their... Is that a button? Huh. All right. Connected the dots there. So backtrack for a second. So the last house that we're at, also great house, but he also, or she also went inside their house. So I didn't get to hear the dialogue, but what do you guys think about now that we're going? Now the judge is going back in the houses, and they got to include that into their judging, right? So you have the Bear house, you had Deacon Dave's house, Deacon Dave, yeah, Deacon Dave's house. They're going inside. The person on the street can't see that. So, yeah, what do you guys think about that? All in one display, all in one. Yeah, because they had blown or inflatables, so inflatables, pixels, um, string lights. Weird, isn't it? How 10 years ago, pixels were just coming out, and then everybody kind of went into heavy into pixels, but now a lot of them are combos, right? So I'm an AC man. I own pixels because people will send me pixels to review. I don't know anything about pixels. I'm pixel ignorant still. So yeah, interesting. But they're going back inside. For those of you who are in the chat that have been on the show, I don't think anybody that's in the chat right now was on prior to 2019. So they would not have gone inside anybody's house that's in the chat. I don't think. So interesting. I love that the Bear house that they were on water. That'd been my favorite part because you get to see the reflection of the lights. What up, AA? I haven't seen Double A in a while. What's up, buddy? Good to have you in here. But we got about 15 minutes left, I think. 4 kids, 6 dogs, couple of cats. We live in our house. I couldn't clean it enough for filming. Yep. Yeah. We're down to 1 child. She doesn't clean nothing. I'm like, smack, clean your room. Yeah. I mean, we decorate our house, but nothing, as far as inside, nothing extreme level though. Yeah. I mean, my daughter put a meme on. Might have been her. I saw a meme today about somebody pointing on this side of the camera about this is why I don't have a Christmas tree or hang lights or something in my house. The other side was a cat. I think his cats like to climb Christmas trees. All right, so we got about another 60 seconds before they come back. So what do you guys think so far? Who's your winner so far? Are we going Deacon Dave? Are we going Barry Christmas? What are you guys going? What's your favorite prop so far? What much of it? I think it was just lights, and I think it was dripping tubes for the river. I like that river a lot. But the waterfall on Deacon Dave's, and you had was it 78 or 79 people have been married there? That's cool. I mean, that's cool to have somebody get married on your property. Most of you guys in the chat know that my father-in-law's house was a tourist attraction for many a decade. And he had, I don't think it was a million, but he had a lot of flowers. And he had people get married on his property. Oh, I thought we were coming back. Then he switched to birdhouses and became the Birdman of Lagodi. He was a National Geographic and everything. He was a legit tourist attraction. Um, um, but yeah, that'd be neat. Does anybody here had anybody get married at their display? That'd be freaking cool. All right, we're back. So you're gonna light it up. Let's see what happens. That'd be good for drones. That'd be good drone footage right there. Not for flying drones, Rob, but for getting an aerial. Okay. That'd be a neat neighborhood display. Got blow molds everywhere. Nice walkway. I like that red and white walkway. That's right in front of him. Nice spacing on the house. Wonder how they mounted that to brick. Can you guys tell? Is that just floodlights on the stone? I think it is, isn't it? To get it red and white. I think it's just floodlights. Not too many dark places on the house. That's one thing that the casting agents will always tell you to don't leave any dark places on your house. They want lights. Everything that can be have light, they want it to all have light. PVC pipes. Oh, for the snowflakes. Okay, made the snowflakes himself. Good for him. If anybody ever wants to make a octagon out of wood, it's a 12.5 degree cut. I've never forgot that about the first mega tree I built out of wood. I'm gonna rephrase that. About the first mega tree my wife built out of wood. My wife builds everything. I build nothing. Except for the Santa Claus house. Is she liking it? Oh, you got Santa out there. Nice touch. Haas is at a from Off Kilter Homestead. He's at a lodge meeting tonight. I was hoping he'd be in the chat. His Santa suit was made by the same people that made. Oh, that's cute, but made by the same people that Tim Allen's suit in the movie Santa Claus did. So he's got a legit Santa suit. AA likes the second family for Santa's garage. The Foy family. What is it with Christmas pigs? When did pigs start being a Christmas thing? So I know Laura's got a couple in her display. And also, Aaron, when you email me your footage, next time, give me just 2 sentences about your show. Just like where you're at or something. I think it'd be kind of neat if I start doing that, and like the Light Fight does. I need to start doing a pin map of places where people send me shows from. So, Giatano, you think this is the most inflatables you've seen in one episode? I think Brian's probably listening to Tanya talk rather than me, but he would be the expert on that. He would know. I need to get her on the show one of these days. Her or Carter or both, actually. I'll do that next year. I'll get one of the or two of them. I'll rephrase. I'll ask if I can have one of the two of them on. It'd have to be off season. They're too busy right now. Manson family, Masoon family, Brandes Cook, Jules Contney. All right, folks, we got all four up. I wish they would have done more in their little drive-through area right there. Their pull-through. That'd have been a neat place for a hologram. Yeah, apply abccasting.com. Light Fight Casting. So what do you guys think? So we're getting ready to find out who the last winner is, or the next winner is. Not the last winner, but the next winner is. And I don't think the Slankers are still on the show, but they are on. They got cast last year, and their episode will air the last. They are in the last episode of this season. Brian, you were in the last episode, weren't you? I think you were in the. You might have been the second to last of your season. But yeah, I know the Slankers were in here earlier. I don't. They must have already taken off for the night, but they were in here earlier. Third family for me. Display was very clean. Santa's second family is really cool. Yeah, some interesting things going on today. So we got about 6 minutes left before we're done here. Before we're all calling it a night. The Connor family was a fun festival. Had lots of lights. What do you guys think of this as a watch party? Is this something? Unless I'm told not to do this again, because I think I don't know if I'm supposed to have audio on this or not. Fourth one for me. What do you guys think of this as a watch party? Is it silly? Is it take up too much of your time? Is it too distracting? I like that. Yeah, I'm a sucker for animatronics too. What do you guys think of this? Of doing this? Is this a good idea? You want me to do it again? What do you guys think? Let me know before we get off here in the comments, so I can gauge if I should do this again. It's fun. Thank you, Giatano. I like sitting. I like talking to you guys. I can talk Christmas all day. Watch party. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I like it. Cool. All right. Looks like folks want like it. So I think the person that texted me might be right. I probably should have researched it. I talk to these folks all the time. I just take for granted that was okay. That might have been a mistake on my part. I don't know. I'm not trying to make money off it or anything. Just sitting here having a dialogue, trying to have a fun time talking about it. I like it. Boom. Go. Yeah, I'm a sucker for animatronics too. But I grew up with animatronics. I grew up with Showbiz Pizza, if anybody remembers that. And shoot, Disney was just coming out with animatronics when I was growing up. Tonight was fun with you guys. Kids had fun as well. Their first time enjoying it. Very cool. You might be okay because you talked through it and didn't have a volume. I did at the very beginning. I did in the first segment. And then something brought to my attention. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Like, so then I had it down completely for the second family, and then I brought it back without audio for the last 6 families. So next time I'll leave the audio completely off unless someone reaches out to me and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" Then we'll do it again. I think the last house has this one, but I'm already over one. I'm gonna go with Deacon Dave. Deacon Dave. I think Deacon Dave won. And here's why. I think the waterfall with the 78 families have gotten married there because she likes family tradition. Oh, it's back on. Let's find out who wins. Well, it's Santa. Go Giatano. Rendez family was really good. Yeah. Oh, and if you guys want to be a voting member for the light fight, the as it happens, the Patreon website's down underneath tenure right now. Those are my voters who wins the my contest awards. See that right there? I think that's gonna win it. But it's just all about who she connects with, I think. Because she sees a lot more than we get to see. And I'm not hearing their story, so I'm going to go with Dick and Dave. That's who I think she picks. Let's find out. That got me last time, too. Oh, bunch of trees there, the car door. I can't tell. Is that Dave's house? Or is that the last family's house? I don't think it's the first two. Nope. Dick and Dave. Called it. I think that, yep. 2 million. 2 million lights. The Rendez family got it. Dick and Dave Rendez. Brian, next time I'm gonna be smart enough to write notes down because I'm sure I know for a fact you're sitting there jotting everything down. Brian is the librarian of the Great Christmas Light Fight, the honorary librarian for folks that don't know that about him. Boom. Steve, you got it. All right. Look at that. Well done, you, Giatano. You know what I'd like to have? I'd like to have their cameras that they use. It is hard as heck to film. I mean, you guys know because you'll be sending me film. It is hard to film LEDs properly. Look at that. That's just a great. I'm talking about the camera now. I have camera envy. Look at that trophy. That's a good call, Brian, with her design background. Lights and Light says we should have our own contest for all the judging and everything. We would if there was enough space in between. If the commercials were longer, we could do that. There's Felicia. We know Felicia. Haven't had Tanya on yet. Haven't had Alan on yet. I've had Brady on. Look at that, guys. Base Camp Films. Boom. Let's go. We are kicking off. Oh, what's this? This is next week's episodes, guys. Animatronics. Oh, look at. Oh, my goodness. That's a blow mold Christmas tree. I bet Brian's losing his mind right now. A blow mold mega tree. It reminds. Oh, what is that? Is that a Halloween thing? Angel choirs? Live ducks? Okay. Well, that reminds me of Daniel's show right there. What? Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Already? I'm telling you right now. Next week's episode is going to blow this episode away. It 100% just is. Wow. I'm telling you, sight unseen. If that blow mold that blow mold mega tree doesn't win, what? I can tell you two things are for certain. One, there is no wind in wherever that was filmed. And two, not a whole lot of bright sun because that would just get sun faded. Man, we're in for a great treat with these episodes coming up. Heck yeah, can't wait. Congrats. Heck yeah, congrats, Deacon. I think it was a great idea. It gives Charlie does give a ideas of things we can do to add it. Yes. Charlie, it's crazy how awesome. I know. Guys, remember, and here I'm gonna drive this home to you guys. What we just watched were inspiring, amazing shows that you guys are even saying, hey, I'm gonna borrow that prop over there. Remember, guys, when you send me your videos, other people are going to watch it saying the same thing about you. So hats off to you two guys. We have some of the best shows in the country that come on our chat. So yeah, great guys. Don't forget, Brian, you and I will get together probably tomorrow. We need to nail down a time that we'll do a show on Saturday. It sounds like, and we're just going to do a recap, kind of do a recap episode. And guys, next Monday, Jordan Maywell will be on the what will be the 5th anniversary of his win, and then the week after that, AJ, who is the casting agent for the Great Christmas Light Fight, will be on to explain to you folks exactly what you need to do to get on the show. Congratulations to those in the chat who have been on the show. What? Had an earthquake about 129. That would knock down that tree. Giantano. I didn't even a 7.0. That's like a big deal. I'm surprised I've heard about that. When do you start? When do we start sending you videos of our display? Right now. I've already got about 5 in right now. As soon as I get them and I look them over and I'm like, yep, they're horizontal. It's not too shaky. It's not too bad. I can use this footage, and I instantly start editing it. And then once I have everybody's edited, and the deadline's come and gone, then I kind of move them around a little bit for viewing sake, and then I and I add music. So yes, right now, Brent Trailer. Look at that Brent right there. Brent is a council member. Council member Brent Trailer. And you know what he has and what he wears to the city council meetings? Boom, right there, the hoe hat representing. So, and if you guys, I guess I should say this because we've talked about it a few times. If you guys want a hoe hat, I just pick up a new shipment tomorrow. Boom, there we go. Pick up a new shipment tomorrow. I sold I think I only have 6 left actually. So it's a perfect time for the new shipment to come out. If you guys want a hoe hat, there's a link to get a hoe hat. You can still get it in time for Christmas. And if you guys join the patreon.com/Christmas on Crestline and become a member of the Illuminators. So join us on patreon.com and you guys get to vote on who wins this year's fan appreciation award, this year's fan contest, who has the best light show. And yes, you do get to vote for yourself. I know someone with the drive-through display that should be in your contest. Get a hold of them. And I'll tell you right now, I just now realized within 20 minutes drive out in Cheney, Kansas, I have a first cousin wants to remove who has I think it's a 2-mile drive-through display, has had it up for years, knew nothing about it. So I'm gonna try to get with that. I'm gonna get my drone out there this year and maybe get him on Great Christmas Light for fight or get him footage for in case he ever wants to do it. But yes, get a hold of them. Send me footage. Christmas on Crestline, gmail.com. Get your footage and give it to me now. And guys, if it's like where do you go? Is he already gone? And if it's not footage I can use, I'll let you know. Like, hey, like Chad. Is Chad? I don't know if Chad is still in the chat or not, but Chad sent me a couple of footage. I'm like, hey, I need you to get me a different angle for this reason. So cool. Yeah, guys. Come back Saturday where Brian and I will be recapping. Come back Monday. You can talk to Jordan, a former champion of the Great Christmas Light Fight. And we're going to have a great Christmas time, folks. That's about it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Let me get my big outro ready. I don't need an outro. Nope, don't need an outro. No outro today. Thanks for joining me. Happy, merry, early Christmas. Get those lights up. Get me a video. And thanks so much for joining us. We'll do this again in 1 week's time. And do another, unless someone tells me not to, we'll do another watch party. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.